So today I'm feeling quite a lot better, and I thought what we'll do is look at comfortable sitting positions for meditation. So I think that's one of the most important aspects of yoga, and one of the reasons that we practice all the other body movements, or one of the reasons that we practice, is so that we can enable the body to sit comfortably for a long period of time in meditation, mental focus and concentration. Now, if your body starts to ache, complain, feel stressed and uncomfortable while you're trying to focus your mind, you're going to be distracted by those aches and pains of the body. An important thing about sitting is that you must find your own comfortable seat. Now, sitting like Buddha may be what we want to strive towards. We think that that is the correct position, that's the right position to meditate in. It's not. The right position to meditate in is the one in which you find most comfortable. Now, let's consider the spine in that respect. I'm not going to go into a huge amount of anatomical detail of the spine, but generally the spine should be in a vertical column. And so what a lot of people will find is that in order to sit with a spine vertical, which is the best anatomical position for your spine, where the vertebrae are stacked over each other, respecting their natural curves, that's the least amount of stress and strain to put your spine through. But sitting on the floor, for a lot of people, will mean that their knees will be up here, they'll be leaning back, and it really won't be a vertical spine that they're achieving, and they will feel very uncomfortable. So we would say sit on a chair. Sitting on a chair is absolutely fabulous for just being able to let go, forget about your body, and really get into your meditation position or your meditation focus. Just any chair will do, it really doesn't matter. And then you can allow your sitting bones to feel very grounded. You could rock a little bit forward and backward on the chair seat. Sitting bones are really important. These are your ischial-tibial, your sitting bones. When you're very centered through those points, that means that you're weight bearing really efficiently through your pelvis. So finding where your sitting bones are, tilting your pelvis forward and backward till you find that you're really resting on the very central part of those ischial tuberosities is the best seat. And then the spine hopefully can rise up tall from the pelvis, and it can be stacked nice and vertically. So if you want to try some other ways of sitting, and you'd prefer to come down to floor level, and being at floor level is a very useful thing to be able to do, because getting up and down from the floor is an essential part of a longevity practice. And you find that your knees are really high, then why not bring some cushions, some bolsters underneath the pelvis, and you could bring one foot in at a time and see if when you rock forward and backward you can find your sitting bones, and then draw up vertically through the spine. Having the pelvis raised allows the knees to be able to go down a little bit further. And we would like the knees to go down because that gives your psoas muscle your diaphragm, and this area of your body, the maximum freedom of space to be able to breathe. If your knees are still quite high up, then you could bring cushions, bolsters, pillows over the knees so that you're not tense here. You can just let the knees relax onto something. This is a completely acceptable position. Some people like having the soles of the feet together. And in fact, if you're not going to be practicing mudra, you could even have your hands around your ankles, and that will help you to just support your spine as it lengthens upwards. So if you wanted to try using a meditation stool, it's my preferred choice, then you can sit in a posture called Vajrasana, whereby you tuck your feet under, and I'm getting a bit taller here, so I'm just going to adjust the screen a little bit. And in this way, the body is very symmetrical. I've got an alignment through the ankles, knees, hips and shoulder joints, and the spine can rest in a very, very comfortable position here. I can use any kind of hand mudras. I'd like the shoulder blades to rest against the back of the ribs. We think about a midpoint across your collarbones. This is where your corocoid process comes through from your scapula. You lift it up and roll it back. It allows the shoulders to drop down away from the ears. It helps to bring the wings of the shoulder blades closer together towards the back of the body, and the tip of the shoulder blades to move down the back. We wouldn't want the pelvis to be either tilted back or too much tilted forward, but in its neutral position. Finding the sitting bones. And we will look in detail at some point about forward head posture, but we wouldn't want the chin to be thrust forward and the back of the neck to be crunched, so a gentle retraction of the head to draw the head up in line with the spine. And from where you come to in your comfortable position, using whatever means, methods, tools around you to support you, you can then forget about your body and be more in tune with the mind. Once you've found your comfortable seat, if you like to close the eyes, this can really help to take you inwards, and we can look into the space behind the closed eyes, and that space we call akasha. Lots of different kinds of akasha. We've got heart space akasha, eyebrow center akasha, just space, just looking into this deep, eternal and vast space. We could really focus on really relaxing the jaw, and so taking some easy breaths in through the nose and sighing the breath out through the mouth. Do that a few times to really let your jaw and your face soften. Once you've established a relaxed, comfortable position, you can then move into your meditation practice.